Before you visit Dubai, make sure you read up on the laws and cultures beforehand, just to save you any hefty fines, jail time or even the death penalty. Here's a few things to look into. Obscene language. Public profanities can earn travelers 30 days in prison in Dubai. Although attitudes towards vulgar language can be somewhere blasé in the UK, bite your tongue and keep the insults to yourself. Furthermore, any individual who spouts blasphemous remarks about Islam should be prepared to face serious repercussions. Many foreigners have been jailed for making off-the-cuff comments. It is best to adopt a little cultural sensitivity and use your common sense. Hand and feet etiquette. In Dubai, you should accept refreshments and food whenever it is offered. However, it is best to use your right hand for drinking and eating, as the left hand is regarded unclean by Muslims as it is used for hygiene purposes. I'm sure you have heard, YP wipes. Also, visitors to Dubai should refrain from showing the soles of shoes or their feet. This would indicate to an Emirati that you think they are dirt. Huge disrespect. Keeping feet flat on the ground and not crossing your legs is a great way to avoid offending anybody. Such a common and natural thing for me to cross my legs when sitting down, so this one worries me, as by pure accident and with no intention to disrespect somebody, I could be cross my legs whilst sat down by accident. However, Emiratis are fully aware that expats and visitors may slip up from time to time with this rule and will not take any offense if it is clearly lack of knowledge. Mostly it is the traditional areas where etiquette should be followed more closely. Writing checks in Dubai. Compared to other countries, checks are widely used in Dubai. Expats often use them as they can struggle to get credit. However, bouncing a check is illegal in the UAE. If a check is presented without adequate funds to cover the amount, individuals could face criminal charges. In Dubai, a check is classed as a financial agreement in the eyes of the law, and rightly so in my opinion. If the person bouncing the check ends up serving a jail sentence, once served, they will still not be able to leave the country until the funds have been paid in full. Recently there have been some changes to law in regards to bouncing a check. As part of the changes, administrative penalties for issuing checks without funds will also be toughened, including withdrawal of checkbook from the transgressor, denying them the right to receive new checkbooks for a maximum of 5 years, and suspending their professional or commercial activity as of November 2, 2021. The punishment for check bounce is imprisonment for a term not more than 2 years, or a fine that can extend to twice the amount of the check, or both. A civil suit can also be instituted against the drawer for payment of the check amount. As of December 7, 2021. Unmarried couples in Dubai. Sexual relationships or unmarried couples cohabiting is illegal in Dubai. Cohabiting, including in hotels, is also illegal. However, most hotels in Dubai do not enforce an only married couples rule. The luxury hotels, which mostly cater to foreigners, are especially relaxed. At check-in to these hotels, guests will be required to show their passports, but having different surnames will not raise any eyebrows. Some visitors refer to their partners as husband and wife during their time in Dubai, opposed to my girlfriend or my fiancé. This can help prevent potential problems and give visitors peace of mind. This same rule applies to same-sex friends or couples sharing a room. Homosexuality is a criminal offense in Dubai, and travelers can be deported. In these situations, it is often best to book a twin bedroom to save any problems. Public affection. If you are a married couple, the extent of your public displays of affection is limited to hand-holding. Couples who are not married cannot engage in any form of public affection. Kissing and hugging in public is not tolerated, and couples who are caught could be fined or imprisoned. Sexual harassment. In Dubai, no man should address an Emirati lady in public if he does not know her. Furthermore, following a lady or taking photos of her without permission is viewed as disrespectful and unacceptable behavior, punishable by law. UAE laws and customs are very different to those in the UK. Be aware of your actions to ensure that they don't offend, especially during the holy month of Ramadan, or if you intend to visit religious areas. There may be serious penalties for doing something that might not be illegal in the UK. You are strongly advised to familiarize yourself with, and respect local laws and customs. There is zero tolerance for drugs-related offenses. The penalties for trafficking, smuggling and possession of drugs, even residual amounts, are severe. Sentences for drug trafficking can include the death penalty, and possession of even the smallest amount of illegal drugs can lead to a minimum 4-year jail sentence. And get this, the Emirati authorities count the presence of drugs in the bloodstream as possession. Wow! Offensive behavior, swearing and making rude gestures, including online, are considered obscene acts and offenders can be jailed or deported. Take particular care when dealing with the police and other officials. Same-sex relationships are a big no. All homosexual sex is illegal and same-sex marriages are not recognized. The UAE is in many respects a tolerant society and private life is respected, although there have been some reports of individuals being punished for homosexual activity or sexual activity outside marriage. Few other laws to look up before traveling are the use of technical equipment like satellite phones, listening or recording devices, radio transmitters, powerful cameras or binoculars, may require a license for use in the UAE, and even on Facebook or whatever, posting material, including videos and photographs, online that is critical of the UAE government, companies or individuals, or related to incidents in the UAE, or appearing to abuse/ridicule/criticize the country or its authorities, or that is culturally insensitive, may be considered a crime punishable under UAE law. Photography of certain government buildings and military installations isn't allowed. Don't photograph people without their permission. Men have been arrested for photographing women on beaches. One British man, a BBC photographer, was in court for capturing a female in the back of one of his photos and was reported to have told the judge, "I was bird watching, it's what I do, how I earn my living," and that was also misunderstood and he received jail. Be careful, people, but if you understand the law, respect the culture and people, you will have an amazing time visiting. Peace out, thanks for watching.